What's up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to the channel. Yesterday was May the 4th, and I went to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to pick up this lightsaber right here. The all-new Cal Kestis Lightsaber from Star Wars Jedi Survivor is in the house. Now, there are a lot of cool things about this lightsaber, so we're going to go over everything that it comes with, all of the electronic upgrades that this one has over the original Cal Kestis lightsaber that was released at Galaxy's Edge, and I'll bring out that lightsaber so that we can compare that one to this one up close. So let's get to this. Welcome back, Hyperdrivers and newcomers. I am the Medinalorian, and here on the Hyperdrive, we talk about Star Wars news, collecting, and video games. If you like the content that you see on this channel, please give me a thumbs up so you can let the YouTube algorithms know that we're doing a good job. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can jump to light speed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. All right, so here it is, guys. Yesterday, I went to Galaxy's Edge for May the 4th. What a great time I had with my friends. It was an awesome time. I have to say, it was probably almost as good as Star Wars Celebration. There was cosplayers, there was special food, special drinks, and it's just a really fun time at Galaxy's Edge. Probably one of the most fun times I've had there since the opening of the park. So every year on May the 4th, they have an exclusive release that happens at the park, and this year was the Cal Kestis Lightsaber from Jedi Survivor. So this is the brand new video game, and they have the all-new lightsaber that was released. It's a $400 lightsaber that comes in this really awesome case, and it was released at both Galaxy's Edge parks in Hollywood Studios, Disneyland, and also Shop Disney. So those are the places that you could get it. There were only 7,500 of these released yesterday, and when I left the park towards the evening, they still had some available at Stage 1. I didn't know if they still had them at Doc Ondar's, but they did have quite a few over at Stage 1. So they definitely released enough of them at the parks that it seems like everybody would have been able to get their hands on one if they wanted to. All right, so let's go over the stuff that it comes with, and we'll take a quick look at this lightsaber right here, because this is a pretty dope set. So here is the box. You get this really cool box right here like this. It's made of wood. It's got this really nice design on the front that is reminiscent of the beginning intro to the video games Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order. On the very front of the box right here in Arabic, it says "Trust only in the Force," and it says the same thing on the opposite side. All right, and then you have some verbiage on the bottom with, the warnings and whatnot, and what kind of batteries it takes. So the box slides open like that. This is very hard wood, so that's really cool. I like that. And then on the inside here on the foam, you get the certificate of authenticity. There you go, right there. It says Cal Kestis customized lightsaber hilt. In Arabic, it says limited edition, and this is number 320 of 7,500. On the inside of the box, there's the foam, and the lightsaber is inside. That's how it comes in this place. All right, and here's the main attraction of the show, the all-new Cal Kestis lightsaber from Jedi Survivor. This thing is really cool. I have to say that. When I put it out of the box yesterday, I was impressed by the weight, not surprised by it. It's because, the original one was very heavy also. It's a big lightsaber, but the design of this one is really nice. I really like the details on it and everything, and here's a close-up of it. So here's your one section of the emitter. This is a double-sided lightsaber. So you can see this is very similar to the original version of Cal Kestis' lightsaber. So you have the emitter, that section that looks like that, very reminiscent of the original one. You have the details on the inside right there, showing some wiring and stuff to give it some effect. You have your Covertech wheel right here. You got some greeblies. One of these is your activation switch. It's that one. You got your activation switch. Difference between this one and the original is that rather than having your grip with that black pattern, they gave you some leather wrappings, and there's actually some opening right there where the sound will come out of. All right, you have a coupler, which is here in the center, and that's also actually the coupler is this section right here, and that's where it grips to the opposite side so that you have a connection in between them. So that gives you the opportunity to be able to connect other parts of Cal Kestis' lightsaber to this to make it work. And then you have the other section of the lightsaber. So you have this here. I like this green that this one has. So that's really cool. More leather wrappings. And then you have the opposite end emitter. Okay? So really need some more greeblies and everything. So, heavy lightsaber. Let me show you what the original one looks like. So, well, kind of the original one. This is the one that I just got recently from the collector's edition video game. So you have a completed hilt right here. This is very similar to the one from the end of Jedi Fallen Order, with the exception that you don't have the completed other half. Now, if you had the opposite end, like from Galaxy's Edge, you can actually connect it to this one and complete it as a two-sided lightsaber with both emitters that look like this, similar to like what you were able to do with the original one from Galaxy's Edge. The original one had like a broken section, and then you could buy a second part and then connect it and make it one whole piece. So that's this one. You can see that the emitters, this is going to be difficult, but these are both heavy. The emitters on both of these are identical. Oops. So there you go. Same size emitters, and pretty much a heavy hilt all the way through. One of the things that I felt was amiss on Disney's part for this one here is, you know, it's cool that you get the double-sided saber and you can separate them. In the video game, he's capable of holding two different lightsabers. You know, he has a dual wielding, so not just double-bladed. They should have included some pommels. I think that would have been kind of cool to be able to separate both hilts and then display them separately if that's what you wanted to do. As it sits, you can only do that with only one side of it. It's because, actually you could if you connect the opposite end. So here's your coupler that comes with it, okay? And you can connect that to this side. And I think this is how this is gonna work. We're gonna test it. So you can have it like that, so you can hold one lightsaber if you want to. Okay, let's take that one off. So yeah, I don't think this part's gonna be able to connect into here, okay? But you can connect this into the opposite end like that, and it fits. Okay, so now you have dual wielding lightsabers if you wanted to have it like that. So that's kind of neat, but you would need to have both lightsabers. So it's kind of an expensive idea unless you already have them. If you've been collecting all of the Galaxy's Edge sabers, you could take and swap these parts out to make them work for you to have two different hilts. Still think though that for the $400 price point, Disney should have included pommels on the back of these so that you can take and do that. So let's put some blades in it, and I'm gonna show you the really coolest part of this lightsaber right now. So just like all of the Disney park lightsabers, the legacy lightsabers, they use the standard blade and you connect right in. Both sides of the hilt require 3 AAA batteries, so you're gonna need 6 AAA batteries total to run these lightsabers, okay? So just to show you that these things can work separately, we're gonna ignite them separately. So let's find the switches here. Man, these are heavy. There's your one. And gonna find it eventually. Nope, wrong button. One of these, damn it. There you go. There's the second button right there. Okay? So you can hear the sound of this one. I'll show you them separately right now. So this is how loud this one sounds. Okay? And you have the standard, Disney effects. It's got barely a smooth swing. You can see the clash works some of the times, okay? So that's that one. And then here is the other one. Man, this is a workout holding these lightsabers. And you can hear that one. This one's a little bit louder. And I think it's probably because of how hollow the cage is in the back here. Same thing, and you have that gradual step ignition and deignition, okay? But what makes these lightsabers cool is that you can actually change the colors of the blades. So, and you can change them independently of each other, which is neat. So you hold this button right here, see that? For 5 seconds. Oh, crap, I gotta keep it down. All right. All right, you got green, magenta, red, yellow, white, and blue, okay? And you can change them independently of each other. And when you connect them, you can actually have 2 colors on either side of the blade. And let me just show you how they look all connected together. So let's put this back together. All right, and here it is, all connected back together. This is a really, really long setup right here, so it's gonna be difficult for me to show you without trying to hit something. But look, you can turn that one on, and you can turn that one on. You can see that they're independent. And you can change color, so you can have 2 different colors on your blade if you want to, on either side of the hilt. Super cool, right? I like that. And that's gonna about do it for this one, guys. I think it's a really cool hilt, probably one of the coolest hilts that Disney has released recently. I like that it's very faithful to the look of the one in the video game, albeit heavy and big. It's a very big hilt. This is probably one that I would keep on display and not really walk around too much, just because it's very, very heavy. I like the fact that you can use it as one lightsaber, you know, like they do in the video game. You can do double bladed, you know, you can have dual wielding if you're capable of having, you know, more pommels to swap out for. And I like the fact that you can switch out the colors of the blades. I think that's a really cool feature that was missing on the original one, especially since in the video game they give you the opportunity to change the look of the lightsaber so much. So I think that is an awesome feature of this lightsaber. The only thing I felt that they dropped the ball on was they should have included pommels with this hilt, especially for the $400 price point. That's the only thing I could say about that I wish they would have changed. They should have added those pommels. I think that would have made it even better. But that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below. And until next time, may the Force be with you.